Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 2 of my Journeyman career with Club Brugge. The response in the first episode was pretty good, ranging from people that are actually from Belgium, so that's a good thing, and they support Club Brugge, that is an additional good thing, and people that like the idea of this series and this kind of save, and they're in the same position as me, sort of. They want to watch this kind of one, and I want to play it, so that's exactly what I wanted to do. Like I said, I always wanted to do this, so this is going to be my main series, and even in future Football Manager games, like FM15, FM16, and so on, because I plan to do YouTube for as long as I can do it with Football Manager, and I really want to do this type of career where it's the one you want to do. You're playing games, or you're at your team, you want to win competitions to increase your resume, increase your reputation, so you can get job offers at a better team. Other series I've done, I've never played to do that before. This is what it's all about, to increase my reputation and do the best I can. So I'm actually thinking about doing it not 100% live, but something like 90%. So you can see a lot of things. I know some people said it would be okay if you played through a month, but other people want to see a lot of stuff. So, like, I could easily just record while I'm playing. Like, there's no harm of that. It doesn't affect me too much, apart from tactics. Tactics is the same thing. When I want to create my tactic, which I already did, it takes me about 30, or like at least 20 to 30 minutes. And if I was doing a commentary while that is going, it would be too distracting, and I wouldn't get it the way I want, because I have to think through my head what to say and stuff. So yeah, it will be hard to make the tactic the way I wanted it. So that everything else I'll probably do, live with my signings. That I want to show you how I find signings. And yeah, youth players is not really going to be a main factor of this, finding youth players, because like I said in the first episode, I'm not going to be at this team forever. Maximum 5 years maybe. Well, hopefully I get job offers at bigger teams before then. And yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to sign like 18-year-olds or 17-year-olds when 4 or 5 years later I might not be at the team, and a new manager will profit from those signings. I want to sign good players already, but first season I might not make too much changes, both in the coaching, like the staff department and the player department, because the wage budget is pretty thin. I wanted to change it a little bit. We had more transfer budget, but I put it down. I want to maybe make 1 or 2 signings, or at least one for a free transfer. Free transfer is the only way, or maybe one transfer listed player who I can pick up on a pretty cheap fee. So I want, a lot of you may know these players, and I don't want to make a whole review. I don't want this episode to be, that's the thing, I don't want episodes to be too long as well, but I want to show a lot, so I might just force myself to stop it at least around 10-15 minutes, maximum 20 maybe, and then just do a lot of episodes. I can easily do that, so hopefully you enjoy it. And drop in your comments, do you want to see the games in 3D or 2D? 3D is good, but some people say they want to see in 2D, and 2D will be the uploading times will be quicker, but don't take that into considerations. It doesn't matter for me, because I've got a quicker computer now, so I can render it. Then I have this other program to make the file size smaller, so it doesn't really matter on that. Just leave in your comments what you want to see more, 2D or 3D. It doesn't matter the uploading time for me too much, because I'm having them scheduled now, and I just upload and put them on private, and I'll put them live when I feel the time is too. But anyway, this is kind of build off my Manchester United one, surprisingly. I just changed the positioning of my players and the way I want to build a philosophy with the team, with similar to Barcelona, I guess, but also from other teams that kind of play a different, similar way, with a 4-3-3. And this is a 4-3-3, not a 4-5-1. You got the 3 in attack. They actually changed it here in the game for this year's game. Wingers actually get their position there. They didn't get it. You had to be a striker to get a green there, like your natural position. So that's the way I wanted to play it, because I want them to be higher up the pitch, and I also want my fullbacks getting forward a lot. And as it goes on, I'm not sure how this is going to be in the game. It's just the idea I wanted to build. Like this halfback, I'm playing with a halfback as a centre defensive mid, and he plays more. You see here, if you read in the instructions, the main thing here, it says, with a halfback, the central defenders themselves will push higher up the pitch, but the main thing is the halfback drops deeper than the standard defensive midfielder. I want him to play more deeper than a defensive midfielder. So in attack, it's basically 3 centre-backs. So I want him to push down when we attack. When our fullbacks are attacking, or complete wing-backs in the role we're playing them, the centre defensive mid basically pushes back into a 3 at the back, while our fullbacks are pushing up into attack. So it can provide that cover. So that's my reasoning behind it, and I'm not sure. Yeah, if a team plays like that, like Barcelona, I don't think they do, but it's something I want to try, and that's what tactics in the game. Instead of downloading a tactic, I want to try something good, and I might as well. I want to show you all the specific stuff I show to my players. I want you to feel into it, and people say they want to know as much information as possible. So right here, the team instructions is on retain possession, shorter passing, play out of defense, drill crosses as well. That's very important. And penetration, looking for the overlap, of course, with the complete wingbacks. That's ideal to have that on, and I want to exploit that. Well, not exploit it, more so, yeah, just use it a lot. Play narrower, of course, with a 4-3-3. That's what you use. You play, it says it there, play narrower instructs players to look to narrow the field and play in the middle of the pitch. So, of course, that's what I want to do. Push higher up, and you can see everything here. Hassle opponents, tight marking, higher tempo. A lot of those are the ones I was with Manchester United. So that's pretty much it. But next up is the player instructions. These are the important ones. You see the goalkeeper on sweeper keeper. He will distribute to the defenders and pass it shorter. Centre backs in the ball playing defender. I don't want to change that from my Manchester United tactic. It was, yeah, I suppose I don't need to change it. Ball playing defender is good because they can actually play long balls for counter attacks, so that could be good. And he plays, yeah, they play fewer risky passes and pass it shorter. That's a part of course, they're both the same. And for the complete wingbacks in the fullback position, though, they pass shorter, run wide with the ball. You see there, it will say run wide with the ball encourages players to move into wider areas of the pitch when in possession in a bid to stretch the opposition and disrupt their shape. That's something I want to put on. And cross less often. I don't want to be crossing the ball. I want to be passing the ball and, yeah, play a risky game at times, trying to play very a unique way. With playing away, teams won't try to, so it's really hard. Like, really similar to Barcelona. Play those risky balls and sometimes they'll come off, and hopefully when it does, it will look in some very good-looking goals, hopefully. And the same is for the other left-back as well. Yeah, the other fullback you see there. And also, the half-back, I was looking at the structure, only pass it shorter. I'm not really sure what else. I just, yeah, pass it shorter because he's going to be sitting back. And I just want to play a simple ball to the more advanced midfielders and deep line playmaker just to pass it shorter. That's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't want him to shoot more often. Don't want him to run wide with the ball. Don't want him to play... Yeah, just want him to pass it shorter. That's pretty much it. So that's on okay. And yeah, on defend as well. If you go here, defend, it says in a defend duty, the deep lying playmaker will fulfill extra defensive responsibilities by holding position in front of the defense and will rarely look to support attack. So he's going to be sitting back a lot. That's what I want. And you see here with the center defensive mid, as a halfback, he'll push up as 3 at the back, and he'll be more of a defensive midfielder, I guess, but still be able, yeah, he'll be playing it more so, giving it to the advanced playmaker. This guy's going to create all the stuff. And what I added for him to run wide with the ball, you see there, run wide with the ball, encourages players to move into wider areas of the pitch when in possession in a bid to stretch the opposition and disrupt their shape. That mixes with the other ones I chose before with the fullbacks. They are also trying to do that, disrupting the shape of the opposition. And also roam with, roam from position. I find that really similar. It says, roam from position gives players the freedom to leave their designated position within a team's basic formation and instead finds pockets of space in which they can be more effective. Depending on the player himself, that could be very effective. It just depends on, yeah, the player's attributes. And right there you see Gudjonsson. I reckon he could be amazing. He's a very good creative player, especially his experience as well. I'm going to try him. I reckon he can be really good in that position. If you just imagine him in that role, running wide with the ball as an advanced playmaker and roaming around in the attacking third, yeah, you could imagine that being very dangerous. That's what I imagine anyway, so that's why I did that. And for the advanced forwards, they've got a lot of instructions. This is where the dangerous stuff is going to happen. They've got shoot less often. The strike is going to be the main source of goals, I hope anyway. I want to pass it shorter, of course. That's a part of the game. Cross less often. Like I said, I want to be crossing. I want to be passing into the box. And more risky passes. That's the more difficult one. You see, more risky passes encourages players to play low percentage passes in a hope that 1 or 2 of them will unlock the opposition defense in a potentially decisive manner. And that's exactly what I was trying to find the word before. I want our players to be decisive in their passing. yeah, I want to play away. Like I said before, I want to play away. Other teams won't try to play because of a chance. They're scared of making too many errors and then be on the counter attack, and then of course the holes will appear in the team. But I want to train my team to play this way. I don't expect instant results. I don't expect the players to come on straight away and play this way in 3 months to be dominating. After a season or so, we're going to be playing our best. You just got to train this way. That's just a realistic thing to happen. You can't expect instant results, especially as such a way of playing like this. And also the striker advance forward. Advance forward in my other tactic as well was very good, and I'm going to have it on pass it short. I want him to evolve into the game, and try and pass it around as well. But I wasn't too sure what role to choose as a striker. What kind of would poacher be better in this kind of formation? Very good rating for the senior team, or advanced forward. Advanced forward has always been good for me. So please drop in your comments. For me, it's either advanced forward or poacher. I'm not sure which one. Let's see what advanced forward says. This is how you figure out which roles you want. I don't so much care about what my player's best position is. I want to choose the role that is the way I want to play. That's just how I want to do it. So the advanced forward's main role is to lead the line and look to spearhead attacking moves. His primary duty is to be the focal point of attacking moves, and he's required to both score and create goals. And for me, that ties with passing short, because I don't think it wasn't on it naturally. So that plays with the playing the shorter passes. It goes with that, I think, anyway. His secondary role is to chase down misplays through balls or clearances from deep, win possession, and lay off passes and crosses to his teammates. Again, that's something I really want, for him to chase down the misplaced balls and force errors, hopefully, from the opponents, and poacher doesn't do that. That's why I want to be advanced forward. So I might add something to there. Oh, you can't change the cross. You can't do no crosses at all. But again, I'm not going to put risky passes for him like the advanced forwards, because strikers aren't naturally really, really good passers. The risky passes are going to be from the inside forwards to him. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And hopefully, you understand what I'm trying to do with this. You think this is a good idea, the way I'm trying to play. And hopefully it works. And of course, I'm willing to listen to suggestions. But I wanted to set everything the way I wanted to play. But if it's not good, it's just how it's going to be. Maybe you have to train it for a long time. So right now I'll move on and show you my short list of players. Players I thought that will improve the team. You see, I'm searching for a lot of defensive players. For me, I feel we don't have enough centre-backs. I looked before the position. We got enough strikers, especially only playing one striker. The wingers, we may need one more, but I'm training like some of the strikers like Chite and Fatai. I'm training them to play right wing and that, so I think we should have enough cover for that. And the midfielders, look at those centre mids. We've got enough defensive midfielders. And for me, the centre backs was the crucial thing. What we got here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I actually bring, if you look at them, 2 of them are young centre backs. And Lorenz de Bock as well, but for me, he's more of a left back. He's very good. He's got that complete wing back. I'm not sure why it says it twice, but still, he's going to be a very, very hot prospect. And also, fans of this team, leave in your comments, in real life, who are the best prospects, and I'll try them, give them a chance. As he's attacking fullback, I want him to be really a star of this team, especially with complete wingback. He's going to be getting forward heaps. I reckon he can be a great player for me, especially in that formation. He'll be a very important player going forward for us. And also Brandon Michele, and sorry if I don't pronounce his name correctly. Drop in the comments if I say them wrong. I have no idea what they are, because I don't listen to these. I don't watch these games in real life, the Belgian League, Pro League, so I would have no idea. I can only know some player of my knowledge, like Chite. I've heard of him before, and just a couple just from hearing names, whether it be on FIFA or whatever, commentators. So that's it. And Matthew Ryan, of course, I'll get his name right. Pretty easy, but I know him definitely. He's going to be a key player for a goalkeeper for me. And with the goalkeepers, I'm going to have to train them as the role of a sweeper keeper. I've already done all the other roles. I'm not sure. Usually, I just want 2 goalkeepers in the first team, but for now, I'll just leave it, because we've got an older guy. I'm not sure. Is he key? Is he the starting goalkeeper or Ryan? I want to play Ryan though, because he's part of the future, no doubts. For me. Change the focus to sweeper keeper. So yeah, everyone else I did, but I won't get into now because I want to get straight to the point as well. I want to show you a lot of information, but I don't want episodes to drag on focusing on a couple things. So here, what is the expectations we should go for? Should I try and get... I don't like to give high expectations. I just like to do the minimum one and try and overachieve with that. So I'll just select a Europa League. And yeah, I'm happy with my squad. I actually like the squad as a whole, especially for the formation I want to play. A good goalkeeper, but I don't want to sign a goalkeeper. I want to play Matthew Ryan. He's going to be the man for me, I hope. So hopefully we can get some scout report backs of the players that I have got on my shortlist. I did actually scout them. So it'll be interesting to see. So please leave in your comments if you'd like me to play through it like this. There's more chance of me doing it now because it simulates more quicker team meeting, okay? I like to say it passionately. I want to take the opportunity to introduce myself to you as the new Club Brugge manager, but you know that's the same. It's the same thing every time. Welcome. I'll say assertive. I'm very positive about our chances, and I think we can qualify for Europa League. That should be definitely a certain thing for them to agree. And yep, I'm delighted we can share the same level of ambition and we can qualify for Europa League this season for sure. So passionately, I am, yeah, exactly the sort of reaction I was after. No players reacted badly and a lot of them reacted good. So that's a great start to that. So of course we're in the Europa League. Leave in your comments. Do you think we stand a chance or how far do you think we can go? But this is the thing. I just want to see the confidence of the, where are we, of the board, Europa League. The minimum expectation is the team reach the group stage. So that's all our expectations. Okay, so that's interesting. And the Pro League is, of course, to qualify for Europa League once again. So Europa League, I definitely want to win that. That's a realistic competition to win, don't you think? Even if we don't in the first season, in the future, possibly we could. But Champions League, yeah, Champions League would have no chance. So I'd rather qualify for Europa League than Champions League because at least we'll have some chance to that. And also, I'll show you the training, what I do exactly at the start of the season. No doubt this will change as the season goes by. I do very high on team cohesion because, yeah, need to get the team cohesion up early in the season. And tactics only, but I put on more match training. Of course, the tactics is match training. I want the tactic to be as good as possible. Yeah, starting the season. I don't want to take it long to get fluid, especially as it's a very different tactic. It wouldn't be, yeah, it's hardly fluid right now. If you see here, look at that familiarity. Actually, I'm going to think about that twice. I'm going to put it fully on match training because I need to focus on that. Even though it says the overall workload is high, I've got my players training on positions, some players in positions and their specific attributes or whatever, or a specific role as well. So Andy has no intention to join the club, but he's a quality player. Foreign has no intention of joining the club. Lovens, okay, this is one of the guy I found on the free transfer. Where I like to see where players have played previously. He's played in some quality teams, so I reckon he could be a good signing. Any other teams interested? Only me? Okay, this could be an easy signing pretty much. Approach to sign. We don't have much to play, but this is what I don't understand. It says here we've got 22.5 available wage budget, but we can only spend that much, and it's on key player as well, so I don't get it, but I'll just push it down to the minimum, and then I'll just give him some team of the year bonuses, and I might give him some goal bonus. You know, defenders don't score much, and I'll see if that accepts or not. I'm not really sure if it will. Put the agent fee up a little bit, we'll see. Okay, doesn't accept that. Clean sheet, I might push that up to about 4k. And unused sub, I'm not sure about that. Appearance fee, might push it up to 3k. And he accepts. See, sometimes you just have to do that. And I'm not sure if that saves money or spending more. But anyway, here's another guy, Bruno Perez. I scouted. He's transfer listed. I was searching for some transfer listed player. He's set to not needed. So he could be an interesting potential signing as a right back. But yeah, I'm not sure if we desperately need a right back. If you look at the situation here, we've got Hogley. He can play right back and left back. And we've got this guy. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how to say this game. Is it Munier? Munier? I'm not sure. That's probably wrong. But still, he's another young attacking fullback. See, look, complete wingback. That's far and away his best role as a right back. And look at all the positions he can play. Crazy. This guy's going to be a very important part of the future. So yeah, I'm excited about this guy's potential. Thomas Mornia, no idea how to say his name. Sorry, I'm sure some people will leave in the comments, and I'll appreciate that, no doubt. Yeah, he's right back, and also Valentinos Vlachos. He doesn't look amazing, but he's got some potential, according to our coach report. And let's see, Clemon. What's his judging of? Yeah, his judging is only average, so I'm just going to judge it of what I think. But his potential, apparently, says Vlachos' potential could lead him to becoming a star Pro League right back in the future. So he could be good, but still he doesn't look amazing in terms of technical ability, but he's pretty quick. And it's very good to see that my role of complete wingback, choosing that, a lot of my fullbacks have that as their best role. So that's very good to see. A lot of my fullbacks are attacking, so it's always good to see that. Tom Hogley as well, again, complete wingback, his best role. So some people might be questioning me choosing that role, because I know a lot of people just choose fullback, but I'm doing complete wingback, and most of my fullbacks have that as their best role because of their attributes. So yeah, that's the reason why. Or that's not the reason why. That's how I want to play. But it's good that that's what they want. Or not what they want. That's their best role. Vujadin. Oh, again, how do you say this guy's name? Vujadin Savic. He's pretty cheap for a centre back. He's got very good jumping and balance. I think they're very good attributes for a centre back. Scouting, yep, he seems good. But again, we don't have the funds right now. That's going to be the problem. They want 900, and I would rather try and get this free transfer of experienced Glenn Lovins, and I think he'll be a good experienced player for us this season if we need him in the team. Here was another guy. You could actually sign this guy for really cheap. Look, 100k in between 160k. Do you think he could actually be a better signing than Lovins? And he'll be cheaper wages. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Who will be better? Like, that's the thing. He has a 4-star potential ability, and what's Lovins on? I said, yeah, I know I did say I don't want to sign young players, but I don't want to sign, it's not like I'm going to leave the team in 2 seasons or something. I'm probably going to be here for 4 or 5 seasons if I'm being realistic, because I want to wait for job offers. I'm not going to leave the club when I think I have done what I can do. I'm going to wait till job offers. So, yeah. If you see Lovins, what's his? He's got a 4-star report, so it's hard to say. Is it best to sign him, or is it best to sign Gastanya? Is that how you say his name? Gastanaga? He's Spanish as well, so no idea what kind of ways I have to pronounce it, but still, he's got potential, so he can grow where Lovins can't grow, and he's not needed by Real Sociedad, and he can also play defensive mid. So, and it's hard to say. These are the crucial decisions you have to make as a team. I actually have no idea what to do, because he looks like a decent prospect. He can grow, but Lovins, again, he's a more of a experienced player. If you see, he's got some good attributes. Mental attributes are very important. He's got 15 positioning. So what does Gastanya have in terms of that? Yeah, it's a bit lower. He's not as good, and his stamina is a bit low. That could be a concern, but he's got good passing. He's got the game. Yeah, we want to play. So he's got passing and creativity as a centre back. But what does Lovins have as well? See, he's got less passing and creativity. That could be a thing, especially in a role of a ball-playing defender. See, he's got less than actually a central defender, because ball-playing defender, I'll show you that in the instructions, what they do. So you see ball-playing defender, it says the main job of a ball-playing defender is to stop the opposing attackers from playing and clear the ball from danger when required. However, unlike standard central defenders, the ball-playing defender is encouraged to launch defense splitting through balls from deep to generate counter-attacking opportunities. So I think he'll be good because he can actually pass. I reckon that will be better. Gastanya, he's got good passing. Look, passing 13 and creativity 12 for a centre-back. I find that really good. And marks opponents tightly. That's a very important preferred move to have. And he's really cheap. What's his value? Yeah, but look at his asking price. That's really, really cheap. So, and there's already been a tabled offer from Hercules. So I'm going to have to put an offer in there, and hopefully he joins, because I reckon he could be part of the game we want to play. If you look Savage as well, yeah, he's got a bit of creativity, but still, Gastanya has a bit more. If that's how you say his name, I'm not sure. But Joseph Yoba, I was looking for experienced centre-back there. And, yeah, a bit aging as well, but he will be a good signing. But I've got to be careful. I could probably only sign one player. And here's another guy. I would imagine this guy would be good, creative, again, a decent, yeah, he's not amazing, but still decent because he's Spanish, he's an okay technique. And, oh, yeah, of course, technique is a good attribute. See, technique 12 as well. He's got very good, well-rounded, and I do like the look of him just generally. He seems like a decent prospect, like he looks like a decent player. Yeah, that's just my initial opinion on it, and no doubt he'll probably ask for less wages than Lovin, so that's something to take into account. And yeah, even though I did say I wouldn't sign younger players, but this guy he's available for a free transfer. Hachinski, Yeah, he looks like he needs a lot of weight in terms of potential, but look, he only wants 650 per week. So I reckon that's a no-brainer for me. Any other teams want him? Whoa, okay, this is going to be tough. We might have to give him some extra incentives to join us right here. I'm going to give him some more goal bonus, 1k. I don't reckon he'll start scoring for a long time. Yearly wage rise of 15%. And after 15 games, he's not going to be playing games for a long time. So I'll just put that on, yeah, I guess 2.1k. And I'll just push it up to 700. And he might accept, but a lot of teams want him. So I doubt he will join. So, yeah, I think I'll drop the episode here. I just want to check how long it's gone for. Yeah, 25 minutes. See, that went so fast. That flown by the time. So if you like him this long or want him short, it's hard to tell because I got a lot of information in it. If you enjoy it, yeah, just drop in your comments. That's what I mean. I might want to play through it a bit more, but do you want to see it? So this was basically introduction how most episodes would be if you want them, if you want me to play through it. That's how they be, at least in the intro to the season, in the pre-season, where I have to make transfers and stuff for going into the second season, if you want to know that. So hopefully you enjoy this episode. Leave your thoughts on it in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.